I'm Joshua Ray Walker. I'm from Dallas, Texas, and I'm a singer-songwriter. I did grow up around country music. I started playing bluegrass when I was 6, playing along to my grandfather's records. Started playing guitar and then bounced around other genres. Ended up playing a lot of like punk and metal in high school, and then started writing my own country songs when I was about 19 or 20. I'm 32 now, so I've been doing it for a while. I had been writing for about 10 years before I made my first record, so I had a lot of material, and I had this whole concept album idea that turned into three albums. They were all planned out ahead of time, and I knew what the album covers would look like and the names of the albums. I had written a bunch of character songs about this fictional honky-tonk that was in Dallas that closed down, and this is kind of the story of the regulars at that bar, and then the closing down of the bar, and just the world they live in. And I spread it out over 3 records, and yeah, it's like one big concept trilogy of albums. Typically, that's where people who live maybe lives that a lot of people would find ordinary, blue collar, people that generally aren't explored or championed in culture. That's where they exist, and I've always found regular people's stories to be the most interesting, and those are the types of characters I usually write about. So I think it just made sense for them to all exist at this honky-tonk. There was always a few personal songs on each record. The first record had Canyon, which was about my dad being diagnosed with cancer. The second record had Voices on it, which was dealt with my struggle with like mental illness and anxiety and depression. And then the third record had a song called Flash Paper, which I wrote after my dad passed away. And it's funny, they say life imitates art, but the first record I was introducing this struggle, and then the characters play out their roles, and then in the end they all part ways because the bar closed down, and my life kind of followed the same trajectory. My dad had just gotten sick when the first record was being recorded, and then he passed as we were recording the last record. And so I got to open the first record with Canyon, the song about him being sick, and then close the record with the last record with Flash Paper. So it's funny how the timelines ended up overlapping with my personal life. Finishing the trilogy of albums was a relief, kind of, I guess. I had been writing for like 10 years, and I had the concept in 2015 where I started to build the 3 records out, and some of the songs I'd already written fit into the storyline, and then a lot of new ones were written as well. So I think I didn't get to put the last record out until 2021, and I'd started in 2015 building the idea, so it was kind of a long time coming to be able to create the project. And I didn't want to tell anyone when I first started putting the music out that it was a concept trilogy, because people don't really like concept albums anyway, and that was my debut record. So coming right out of the gate with 3 concept albums seemed like I might be shooting myself in the foot. So I didn't tell anyone until the end that it was one concept.
You're playing cowboy, there ain't no rodeo. It's time to be a man, boy. No more blowing smoke. She gave you second chances at romance. You won't hang up your spurs, 'cause you're playing cowboy. You spend your time thrift store denim shopping. You want someone at home to cook and do the mopping. You can talk the talk, but you can't walk those dirt roads that you've seen. 'Cause if you did, those snakeskin boots wouldn't be so damn clean. You're playing cowboy, there ain't no rodeo. It's time to be a man, boy. No more blowing smoke. She gave you second chances at a romance. You won't hang up your spurs, 'cause you're playing cowboy. That hat sure does look neat for riding fences. Is one that big and flat and more expensive? It's time to find you someone else to spin around the floor, looking like they'd smell of leather from a tourist western store. I'm done playing cowboy, there ain't no rodeo. It's time to be a man, boy. No more blowing smoke. She gave you second chances at a romance. You won't hang up your spurs, 'cause you're playing cowboy.